Hello everyone and welcome back to more of the Oblivious Garden. We're here with Marianne, who is Lyra's maid. Oh yeah, let's continue. When I regain awareness, I find a startled Marianne standing in front of me.
那个，您没事吧？
I'm fine, don't worry. Did you say anything just now, Miss Marianne?
哎，没有啊，我只是刚刚偶然路过，因为看到艾尔先生您独自站在湖边，低垂着头呆立在那里，有些担心您是不是身体有什么不适呢？
Wasn't she
所
sweet?
以就谁知道还没来得及出声，艾尔先生就突然间大声叫喊，真是吓到我了呢。
Really? I didn't mean to startle you. Are you alright now? My clothes are soaked in sweat. My throat hurts. Probably from shouting. But that voice that echoed in my mind. What was it? A hallucination?
那个，艾尔先生，您真的没事吗？脸色看上去很糟糕呢。
I was just reminded of some of my past battles earlier. There were terrible, unpleasant memories that were probably brought on by exhaustion.
这样啊，还请您好好注意休息，这种状态可没办法为公主们授课呢。
You're right, of course. I'd best return to my room and rest.
我还得赶回去为殿下的房间点灯，请恕我不能送艾尔先生回房了。
I'm all right, really. Please carry on as you were, Miss Marion.
您身体无恙。
I watched Marion as she departs until she has disappeared from my sight. When I finally turn back to the sky, the crimson desert from my memory has vanished without trace. Finn comes to my side as soon as I step into the fencing hall. She hasn't let go of what happened before. We can only walk through the corridor in silence until you open the gate. I have to expect this. Lynn is sitting on a chair, swinging her legs. Lyra and her maid Marian are sitting by the table, drinking tea. Diana is looking at the weapons on the shelves interestingly. She is holding an album. Oh, let's get Lyra to practice. Cheryl is too young for these classes. Diana's not a good choice either. I can tell she is new to the weapons. Lynn and Charlotte already seem to need no instruction. Then the last choice would be. I walk toward Lyra, who is almost as if she is holding a party. Natalia seems to be interested in my reaction. Lyra, Your Highness, would you like to try fencing?
剑术。那么你倒是说说，练来有什么用？
Well, I hesitate.
你认为一位有着正统王家血统的公主，需要学习杀人的方法吗？
That's a good point. I think you must have misunderstood. It's not just a skill used to kill people, it also grants you the power to protect. I raise my voice so that the other princesses look at us. Lyra just takes up her cup.
守护。如果国家需要公主拿起剑来守护，那她一定已经无可救药了。
She is right. She would have to be the last one who would need to pick up a sword to fight. But this is no reason to give up. I remember what I saw in the notebook. Heroes will die, kings will not. At least knowing how to use a sword will give you a chance to live.
一线生机，连自己的国家都失去了，就算能多活一刻，又有什么意义？
We can watch the world for a moment longer and enjoy its beauty. She looks thoughtful. For a second, I believe I have succeeded. Only for a second.
艾尔阁下，
She smiles. A smile full of irony.
与其等到那时候抓住最后一刻，不如从现在开始珍惜每一分钟，不是吗？所以呢，在我享受这美好世界的时候，请阁下您就不要用那些无聊事来打搅我了。
I shake my head and return to my seat. Intelia walks by, smiling.
看起来艾尔阁下也没能让莱拉对剑术提起兴趣呢。
I know. Thank you. She is not an easygoing princess. This woman is quite difficult.
不要气馁，事实上这里的每一位殿下都没办法让她试着提起剑来。
But I'm the fencing instructor. I have to get her interested in it.
没关系，没关系，这并不是您的问题。来啦，来一杯茶，然后看看林或者凯洛特的比试吧。这可比试图说服莱拉练习剑术有趣的多了。
She smiles. Consequently, during the entire fencing class, Lyra just sits in her seat drinking tea. I can only teach other princesses. Well, damn it. I just got up and planned to go to the Roseland to spend my time. Unconsciously, by force of habit, I'm about to take out my pocket watch. There's no familiar cold metal feeling in my pocket. Where's my pocket watch? This pocket watch has been with me for a very long time. It'd be a pity to lose it. I go through all my pockets, but I can't find it anywhere. I have to recall what I did yesterday. Okay. The last time I saw it was in the fencing class. I took off my coat to practice with Charlotte, Her Highness. My watch was in the pocket of my coat at that time. When I left the... it must be in the fencing hall. I hope it's still there. A maid may have already found it and taken it away while cleaning up the fencing hall, but I'd better go there first. What? I hear a voice from the hall, which should be empty at this time. It sounds so familiar to me. Though the owner is trying hard to shout like a warrior, the voice sounds more like a gentle girl's. I can't remember whom the voice belongs to. Well, I need to find my pocket watch, so I have to interrupt her anyway. I tidy myself up and open the door. The room looks golden under the sunlight through the French windows. A princess is practicing hard with a sword. Her hair is tied up, swinging as she moves. It is Lyra who shows a heroic spirit. Different from Charlotte, who is good at fencing, and the mysterious Princess Lynn, Lyra's movements look more like a dance than fencing. Every posture of hers looks gentle and soft. She is holding her sword for ceremonies, which is hollowed out beautifully but hasn't been edged. Her eyes are staring in front of her. Lyra showed no interest in fencing class before. Why is she practicing so hard now? What a surprise to me.
早安，艾尔大人，请到这边来。
Marion greets me gently as I am watching.
请问有什么事吗？恕我失礼，但现在最好不要打扰他。
I shake my head and lower my voice. I might have lost my watch here. Did you see it? It is an old pocket watch with no decorations. She closes her eyes and thinks for a while.
实在抱歉，我并没有注意到类似的物件，但你也不需要着急，我会通知其他女仆加以留意。如果有人找到的话，会直接交给您的。
Thank you very much.
不用客气，这是我们应当做的。可以的话，请等殿下练完，我再帮您寻找。
I nod my head and quietly watch Lyra's fencing.
听说，艾尔大人的剑术十分厉害。
Marion suddenly speaks to me. No, I only know a little, and I'm far from being an expert. A lot of my soldiers and middle-level officers were better than me in the army.
原来如此。那么，在艾尔大人眼中，殿下的剑术又如何呢？
She is moving in silky liquid movements, which look quite beautiful. I assume she practices quite a lot. But this is absolutely not for battles. I omit the latter part.
艾尔大人是想说，但这样的剑术一点都不实用吗？
She's a sharp one. Fencing is a practical skill for soldiers, but as a noble princess, fencing is not so important. She only needs to know a little about it.
这样说来，莱拉殿下这样的辛苦的练习，真的是没有什么用处呢。
I didn't mean that, but Miss Marion.
艾尔大人不必对我这么客气。您有什么想问的呢？
Well, Lyra, Her Highness was not very interested in the last fencing class. Why is she practicing so hard today? I have to wonder.
这解释起来可不容易呢。
The maid thinks for a while and smiles.
我来给您讲一个故事吧。听了这个故事之后，您就会明白的。不过这个事情可不能让殿下知道呢，因为里面会有一些殿下不愿意想起来的事。如果殿下知道了，肯定会生气的。
I better not listen to the story then.
虽然不是什么非听不可的事情，但我还是希望您能听一听。
But why are you telling me these?
这并不是什么不可告人的秘密。 事实上，它在这里也算是一个公开的秘密了。您身为莱拉殿下的剑术导师，我认为有些事情有必要让您了解。希望您了解之后，会对莱拉殿下有新的看法。
This is what we want. We want this. We want this. We want to know her better. I will try my best.
看得出来，莱拉殿下的个性想必使您非常头疼吧？
Yeah, we know that. I would agree.
这就是我为什么要和你讲这件事情的原因。
Marion stops looking me seriously.
其实，莱拉殿下在刚来到这里的时候，并
Oh,
不是像现在这样讨厌剑术的。
first got here. Where were Miss Marion and Her Highness before that?
我以为你已经知道这个了呢。我和莱拉殿下的故乡在更东边的地方，你也许听说过。她的名字叫做迪斯。
I've heard that name before, but I've never thought much of it. It should be one of the small countries that were destroyed by Salantu years ago. Sorry, I shouldn't.
大人不必这么紧张，这已经是过去的事情了。
Does she think that?
刚来到这里的时候，殿下整天都闷闷不乐，待人彬彬有礼，却没有活力，每天只是刻苦地练习剑术。尽管无法在剑术上有
Why
什
would
么
she do
进展
that?，
但还是这样过分的练，恐怕是受了亡国时的刺激吧。眼睁睁地看着那些事情发生在身边，自己却无能为力，自然会不好受。
Yeah, that would be bad, wouldn't it? Marion stops and sighs. I don't know what to say after all. As a sword of Salantu, I was the vanguard of the Empire's
后
expansion.
来，凯洛特殿下也被送到了这里。你也知道，她是阿瑞斯将军的女儿，自然的，她在剑术方面的天赋和造诣，不是莱拉殿下可以比的。
Oh, wow.
即使付出了数倍的努力，莱拉殿下仍然无法在剑术比试中击败凯洛特殿下。
Dang trains. That must have shaken her.
是的，那段时期，莱拉殿下真的很绝望。
Didn't Charlotte Her Highness know?
她知道的，但是即便如此，在比试中放水也不好吧？而且那时候都是小孩子，
What
遇
happened
到这样
then?
的事情。后来有一天，莱拉殿下终于因为这样过度的运动
Oh no
倒下了。第二天，在凯洛特殿下来看望他的时候，莱拉殿下爆发了。
An outburst.
莱拉殿下给自己的压力太大了，于是，在那样的机缘巧合下，全部释放了出来。为什么这个世界这样不公平？我付出了这么多的努力，为什么？为什么就是比不上你？就这样一边哭着，一边对凯洛特殿下大喊。那也是莱拉殿下来到这里之后唯一一次失态。莱拉殿下是个骄傲的人，也正是因为这样的骄傲，让他绝不允许在自己得意的领域输给别人，无论是剑术还是其他的课程。
So she gave up fencing after that?
也不能这样说。事实上，莱拉殿下他并不适合剑术，无论怎么努力，也无法超过天资甚高的凯洛特殿下。一直执着于此并无意义。只是后来似乎有些矫枉过正了，以至于莱拉殿下对剑术一直保持着厌恶的态度。这也就是您早上看到的情况。
Then why she started again?
这可是艾尔先生您的功劳了哟。
Oh, really? Marion stops here and smiles at me, but I still don't understand. I start to look at her involuntarily. She is a beauty herself, with bright eyes like natural stones and soft skin like ceramics. Sorry. She looks perfect, like an exquisite doll. She is more mature than she appears to be. I would recognize her as a princess if she were not in a maid's uniform. She is not only a maid to leader as far as I can tell. Miss Marion, it might be impolite, but can I ask you a question? What are we going to ask her? Well, you know what? We're going to find out next time on the Oblivious Garden. Take it easy, everybody.